once we get a green icon, successfully connected, I'll then open the browser, and then I will disable the radio, wait a minute, re-enable the radio, wait for the VPN to redial and get an IP address down, and then try and access the web server.
Okay. Just waiting there.
So the yellow and red swirly icon means it's trying to connect.
Right. It's waiting.
It's waiting.
Okay. I can see the data connection.
And then it's got green.
So it's connected.
We're connected.
Okay.
And we've got a small E at the top as well, which shows we're connected.
Right.
So we'll now go to PNALDB. It's a web browser, cut down version.
Yep, browser. Okay.
Which doesn't have an address bar.
It's locating.
So locating. Yes, connected.
And
I'll enter username and password.
Right.
And Moto.
Yeah. Okay, comes up here.
So we're at the top. And radio.
Yeah.
Turn off phone radio.
All right.
Yeah, it is. Lots of people come and go.
And the waiter.
I usually wait 1 to 2 minutes.
Right.
So 30 to 45 seconds.
Right. At least, yeah.
So is the time difference make difference?
I haven't seen any difference in enabling after 30 seconds or 2 minutes.
Yeah, because last time I did not wait, maybe not
So,
that much, but it still failed.
I suppose I usually wait about 30 seconds to 45 just to make sure it's off. And so now we can turn the phone radio on.
Icon is okay. Data
Icon's
connection
okay.
twice.
Should
Okay. Then
connected. So H. And then
you click the inbox.
so I clicked the inbox icon, hyperlink. And looks like it may have failed. So that's good. First time. So now we won't be able to connect at all. We can't send any data. And that will eventually time out after a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So we close that and then try send message.
So just at this time,
And
you
then,
say the
and then
unblocking.
so this will also show green. This is what Mark was saying, that it will establish a connection to the connection manager.
Okay.
Get an IP address back.
Okay.
So we get that back, but we can't actually send any data. So if we click on the status of here, the data sent here, that will never change.
Okay.
So that would always stay on 65 of 65. So we've got an IP address.
Okay. What does it mean 65, 65?
So that's data.
Data sent.
Yes, data sent. So if we go back to mobile and just try and wait for that to time out, and we try calendar.
You just mentioned the timeout is 1 minute, or
The timeout is roughly 1 minute.
1
Yeah. What Mark was saying earlier is they get the exception at different times. So if they get the exception within 30 seconds, 15 seconds, we then get it propagates through and we get a message box saying it failed to connect. But sometimes they don't get the exception, I think Mark was saying, and then this will take 5 minutes to time out. So it constantly tries to connect.
So for example, we tried 3 times. So maybe we can see 3 exceptions and log.
Yes, potentially. I'm not like an expert on
Yeah.
mobile awares application. I think.
Okay.
Can display the page.
So then if we go back to the data sent, it's stuck on 65. If we stop and restart Smart IP,
Yeah, but at this
It's,
time I think I can do a ping to the server.
you should be able to.
Yeah, it's okay.
Connect.
We have tried this several days ago, and it's okay to ping.
Yeah.
But I think ping is from not via the LSP. So it is
Yeah,
okay,
so
right?
the
Shouldn't
ping
be.
it won't use Smart IP. So Smart IP converts TCP to UDP. Ping uses ICMP protocol. So I think it's completely different the way it works. So if we now stop Smart IP, restart it, try and send user data to the email account, it won't work. We have to now reboot the device.
So in Carl's case, pinging doesn't go through the smart IP.
No.
Yeah,
Just the
it's
standard,
different,
So within Smart IP, program files,
So do you
raw
have
bean,
a ping function in small IP? No.
no. So these are the applications that are allowed to use Smart IP. So
Right.
PNLDB, Internet Explorer. This is the application R1 here, and the top one. So Smart IP detects that this application wants to send data, and it will send it. But ICMP is not on there. I think if we could add ICMP to it,
We
and it would
can
try and
add-
send it, and it would then fail.
So we can add it now. Add the ping.
What the ICMP?
Yeah.
Don't know.
We can add it. We might be
What?
better off waiting for Mark to set it up correctly. But we've just got it set up for port 80 HTTP and port 443 HTTPS. But we could add, we could try over FTP, we could try MCMP, and they would both fail when we attempt to send data over the socket.
Okay, so
Okay, so now if we stop Smart IP with SIP stop C. Icon will disappear, and we'll close
so
the.
stopping smart IP does not disconnect data connection.
No.
Okay,
So
just
we'll-
exit.
Yeah, it just exits. So we start Smart IP.
Okay.
So if we stop small IP and click the PNDB, that's not okay.
It will still fail.
Okay.
I think the only way to recover is to reboot the device. So we can see it's connected, and PNLDB it should fail. So by now we would have had the certificate prompt appear saying yes, no, but we don't get that. It just won't
It-
send any data.
Smart IP, okay, you're just demonstrating the exit and just restart.
Yeah,
If it fail or not, that's what they are trying
yeah.
to see.
So if we go back to Smart IP to see if we've sent any
It's green.
data, it will display the encryption was successfully initialized, which is what Mark was saying. It
Because
connected
it's
to the
not
connection
sending.
manager, but it hasn't updated because it hasn't sent any data. The reason we saw
Reloaded-
bytes before was
reloaded
because we were connected through. Yeah,
So,
so we've got an error message back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So small IP doesn't send any data when.
So I think Mark was saying
Building connection?
it does, but it doesn't use the LSP. It goes through connection manager to establish
So
the
it's,
session.
but the data,
Okay.
But it will
data
only
is not what
yeah,
we can.
it will only display user data that's sent,
Okay.
not
So
the
user
not the data that Smart IP sends to
Okay.
establish a connection, which isn't particularly useful to
Okay.
a user. So
Okay.
and then if we